onto them. You try to tell them, hey, this, you need to be like this. You need to speak like this. You need to do that.
It's the other way around. No, it's the other way around. It's you can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do as a woman. I don't date potheads. I don't date women that use foul language. That looks bad. Like, I don't date women that dress as. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm telling you what I don't do. I'm not telling you don't have to do anything. These are my boundaries, my parameters, and I get demonized, not by you, but I get demonized for saying, I don't want a wife that's a woman that's a pothead, even around me. That stuff stinks. I don't want a woman to have these things, these characteristics around me, to let alone date. And so now people say it's picky. No, I have to have my personal. This is what's so funny. If a attractive woman came in here and sat right there and said, hey, Ray, hey, Joe, hey, Doug, how you doing today? And we say, hey, we're doing good. And then she says, you know, I just want to talk to you guys about a guy. I like it, but he has to be 6 feet. He has to have a house. He has to have a nice car, and he has to love God, and he has to have no kids. Everybody would be in the chats. Everybody on praise that. Oh, yeah, it's good. But as soon as a guy says, I don't want a woman that's overweight, they crucify us. How can be so imbalanced? And then we use the word partners, teammate, equals in relation. This world has gone nuts. It's say anything, and it doesn't even have to be relevant. But if you feel like it is, we just go with that. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I'm that picky. I really don't. I just think I'm not getting any grace in these conversations or empathy, and which is fine. But all I've done is say, look, these are the boundaries. These are the boundaries. This is reasoning why. If a person, let's say, is doing drugs, that means they have another problem. If a person is dressing a type of way, it draws attention of other men after a certain thing. I can't call you my wife. I can call you a girl. I can call you a lady.
Have you seen the way girls dress at EDM shows?
Yeah.
The shows that me and your nephew going to.
He showed me. You can actually pull it
you
up.
wouldn't like your wife or girlfriend dressing like that.
You're missing me, Doug.
No, I'm not missing you. No, I'm not missing you.
My wife, or the fact that you would want to do that. You don't qualify. You disqualify yourself. Okay, let me see. This is what I have to do now. I have to go to the extreme for people to get my.
No. I get your point.
I'm about to go,
and I won't say. Oh, I this. Like, I'm saying, I know, but like, I do agree. Society, they confuse like your personal preferences, and like they confuse preferences with just like their own objective rules. Does that make sense? Your preferences are, I don't want a woman that's overweight, and then they tell you, well, no, you have to be able to like anyone.
Right. Or
no, they force their own shit on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's not going to fly, because when you look at marriage and relationship, it has to have some kind of boundaries. I don't know if we can say unconditional love is a real thing in this day and age, because it's all transactional. It's all under these stipulations. If you say, hey, if there's any woman that likes you in your phone, if you have any woman and say, we're going to make this work, but you tell her on Thursday night, I might want to cheat on you. She's going to be like, no, I'm not going for that. And there's boundaries. Then is that love then? If somebody forfeits it due to your action, exactly is love then if it has conditions? That's my question. If say you love, watch this.
Yeah.
You love your daughter.
Yeah.
She can throw up on you tonight, urine on you while you're changing the diaper. Nothing changes.
No.
Tomorrow you're going to do it again.
Exactly. She could shit on me and piss on me.
I didn't want to say. I use clean language, but you do. So if your lady was with another guy when you got home,
well, that's completely different, though. Also, and there needs to be like obviously like assertive standards that you hold yourself to, and boundaries of how you're gonna get treated and respected. You know, like if you're going to allow your partner run around and cheat, you must not look at yourself as a very high valued person at all.
Okay.
Because to me, there's I'll say this, and I've told my wife this too. I was always told, when we get married, like divorce is not an option.
Yeah, I like that.
But there are some things, like extreme fucking things I or her could do that would end up in a divorce.
For instance,
if I went home and she was there with another man, that would be one of them. That's for me. That's pretty much the only one. We can get in the biggest fights. She can call me names. I can call her names. We can throw stuff at each other, break stuff, whatever. Like we'll get through it eventually. Like we'll sit down and work it out like later, you know.
Yeah.
But to me, the ultimate deal, if you walked into your house and another man was in your bed,
yeah.
I don't think I could get over that. And even if I did, I would never look at her the same. So my love for her would change.
Yeah.
So like the best option for there would just for us to split up.
Yeah.
So like you got to respect yourself and hold yourself to high standards and tell yourself, what are you willing to put up with?
Yeah.
Now the problem is today is the people's list of what they're willing to put up with. It's I'm trying to think of it. It's not too. Is it too large? So what I'm willing to put up with, is a large list. What I'm not willing to put up with is her like cheating on me, right? That's the only thing I'm not willing to put up with. Her cheating on me. Now, if you ask other people their list of what they're not willing to put up with, it's a fucking encyclopedia of like, well, I don't. You could go on forever about different people's preferences, and that's why I think so many people are quick to quit the relationship when they go on, because what the list of what they're not willing to put up with is just way too large.